back with some more amazing content. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video, but we have two things we got to do today. One, we have to go and work on two vehicles. I have to go pick up another vehicle, but we're going to head to the shop, and it's a new shop location that we're heading to. So let's see which truck we're going to take. Actually, we need to take this one because right here, because this one's almost out of gas. We need this thing to be good to go. So the first thing we're doing today is our town is getting its first gas station. Now obviously, you know, you're kind of like, why would your town not have one from the beginning? Well, the town is very cheap and they really wanted to afford what they could, but since they've met someone who's been building vehicles for so long and willing to spend some of their money and sponsor other places so they can get their gas station and grocery stores, and that's the goal. We're going to get a gas station and we're going to get a grocery store. But they said, hey, would you be willing to build the gas station for us and the grocery store? And I said, you know what, I have nothing else to do other than pick up another vehicle to get worked on and another truck that's already at my shop, so I give you guys a full tour of that. So we're going to build the gas station in this video and also work on the other two vehicles. Obviously, I'm still going to give you guys that taste of it. They've already paid for the land, which is right up here. So this land right here, which is number 57, field 57, this one is the property that they gave us so we can build the gas station on. Once we built the gas station on it, then we'll pretty much put the parking spaces around it, and then I can fill this tank up, because this tank is almost empty and I don't need to waste any more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start on this. So if you guys, like I said, like this video, please leave a comment on it, and we have some other mods that are in the video I will be explaining as well whenever we pick up the other vehicles. And also I'll show you the guys where the new shop location is. I think now, since I always say it's permanent or it's temporary, this one I feel like is going to be permanent because how far it is away from everything. It's actually a very good spot to put it, so that's where we're going to keep it at. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll get to you guys as soon as I'm done. Okay, so we finished with the gas station now, so I'll give you guys a quick tour of it right now. So if you come right up to the door, you hit open, and we're gonna go ahead and turn on the lights too, because now the light should be on. So now you pretty much have it all right here. So this is also another thing you can add to it, but I don't know how you get around the cash register. You probably can't, because again, I don't own the gas station. So but gas stations right here, you can sit down, eat, buy whatever we need to. We got a couple good spots for parking, so it actually makes up for it. So pretty much got a lot of parking spots. I tried to put some in the front, but I couldn't get it to stay still. Why is there a line? Oh Lord. Yep. So guy, I guess, tried to go in front of them and got it blocked up. It's so weird. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this real quick. Okay, so we're back now. So I had to fix it, turn traffic off, so, and then turn it back on. So all right, so let's go ahead and load this up. Hopefully we can get gas, because I need it. Yep, there it is. All right, so it only works on certain vehicles. So like my Ford F450, for some unknown reason, does not have a actual fuel gauge, which is weird. You would think, you know, this thing would actually have a fuel gauge. No, it does not. So let's go ahead and refuel. Probably gonna cost me a lot of money, because this truck does take a lot of money to fill up. I mean, this thing is gonna take a lot. So it'll hopefully let me know how much it's gonna cost me to fill this up. Dang, that's crazy. $1,193. Jeez, just in a Dodge Ram. So this thing is gonna eat gas really good. I mean, it's gonna eat gas, but it's not gonna kill it. So first stop we're gonna go to, since we got the gas station done, and we're gonna check on this later on. Hopefully get a thumbnail over there later. But I got gas already. We're gonna head to the shop so you guys can get a quick tour of that, and we also got to pick up my vehicle that I need, my tow rig for it. So we're gonna go and head over there so you guys can see what that looks like right now. So again, like I said, I changed the location of it. It's in a further away distance of it, but it's more, I guess, it's more on a privacy road. So, and I think it's because since we're getting so many other businesses around here, like we just got the gas station, and we're gonna probably get more gas stations in a little bit more areas, kind of like this, how this area is. We're gonna probably end up doing that. So I think they were talking about the old property I own, putting one right there. I think that wouldn't be bad either. You know, somewhere a little bit closer, not too far away. I think that would be a good idea to do. So as you see off in the distance, my shop is kind of yellow. Yes, that is my current shop, and I think it's going to be, and I'm not gonna say permanent. Because anytime I say, oh yeah, this is gonna be my permanent shop, it's never my permanent shop. A new mods come out every day, so I know for a fact if I say it's gonna be a permanent spot, it's not. So this is pretty much my new shop. So it's pretty much like I said. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of it. So outside we got a bunch of trees. We had landscapers come out, a very expensive team, put the trees into the property. We have a fence. We also have a spot for the monster truck. If you guys remember, I picked up a monster truck, which is El Toro, and we're supposed to be getting another one. So they built a actual spot to put El Toro, so we're gonna leave El Toro there. I am in the process of getting another replica, which is probably going to be Max D. So hopefully whenever I do get Max D, then he'll go on the other side on the concrete slab and be sitting across from everybody. So we're gonna park right here, leave that there. So first thing we're gonna do is head into the main shop area. So the main shop area, this is where I work on every car, every truck. Right now, that's in the process of being worked on. So right now, this is the truck we're going to be working on today, and also the new truck that we are picking up. So we have my RTR Mustang right here. I have to get an engine upgrade on. This truck is a customer's truck. We're going to worry about that later. We have my Barracuda over here. So pretty much this is the main workshop area for mostly, I'm gonna say cars. This is only for the cars, and then this one will only be for the trucks because I need more space for the trucks as they're getting bigger and bigger. So I have to be able to withstand what's coming with all these newer trucks. So that's that area. Once you get over here, this is more of the showroom area slash, I guess, like warehouse. I guess, yeah, like these are cars that you can come in if you wanted to pay for, you can pay for them and take them off. And I'll get them off the rack and then we'll move them out. So we have the Porsche 911 Turbo S, the Ford F100, and the Ford Mustang sitting right under it with the pretty much blower supercharged engine in it. And we also have the 2JZ twin turbo Supra, and we have the Audi R8, I think a V10. Yep, V10 all wheel or rear wheel drive, I think, right? Yeah, rear wheel drive. So that's sitting on the top. If you come over here, this is my main tow rig area. So we have the race trailer in the pretty much my very famous blue demon color. So this is in that color as well. So we have the race trailer right there. So if I wanted to load up my truck, I could load it up and take it out to do a race event or just take it out to do test drives. This is my current motorhome. This one is actually pretty cool. Like if you actually get to open it up, it's actually really nice in there. So that's the motorhome. I'll show you guys later. Maybe in another video we'll do that. Probably the next video after this will probably be us pretty much renovating and organizing our current workspace, especially especially the truck workspace, because again, we don't have any toolboxes, we don't have anything that's going to help us build these trucks or build these cars. The cars have enough, like it has tools and everything, but we don't have anything to help build these cars or build these trucks into. So we're gonna go ahead and do a big order on that and order a bunch of equipment to, I guess, better our building a little bit better. So like I said, we're getting more toolboxes, we're getting more engines, especially engines that more benefit the trucks, since that's usually what we have. I am going to try to get into more getting into more trucks and building more crazier ones, especially like because I have 4 at home right now, counting my Dodge Ram that I just took to go get refueled. That's 4 trucks. I have my drag truck, which is a Chevy C10, and I have my Lamborghini, and I have my Ford Mustang, my Hate Stang, and that one's a drift build. So that one, I haven't really decided if I'm going to keep it or am I going to sell it. I don't know yet, but I am in the process of either selling one of my trucks and getting a newer truck, or selling a truck and moving it, or the truck that I have at home, putting them for sale in my warehouse area slash inventory area and putting that for sale, because again, I have 4 trucks and I barely drive all 4 of them. So I don't know which one I'm going to put for sale yet. I think it's going to probably be my teal one, because I've had that one for so long and I'm buying new trucks every time, buying new trucks, and they're getting to a point where like, shoot, am I either going to keep this truck or am I going to buy this truck? So I either have to keep the truck that I have or buy the new truck. So it's really up to what I want. So guy's house is right up here. So this truck, he pretty much posted it online, and I was interested in it because, one, I don't have any, how should I say, don't really have any old school trucks. I have that one that we have currently, the customer's Dodge Ram 12 valve, and then we have the Chevy Duramax 2500 HD that's sitting there. So this will be my second oldest truck. So I had one before, ended up selling it, and then someone posted it again because I regretted selling it. So we've already paid for it. He's already came up to the shop and gave me the keys and everything for it. He's currently not home, but we have the keys for it, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in it. But it's a older Dodge Ram 2500. I am going to build this into, I guess, like the ultimate, how should I say? I guess like how the Dodge Ram that I had that I just refueled this morning, I'm going to pretty much build that into this. So pretty much a more of a like a work truck. It's not really going to be a truck that I'm going to keep forever. So this is more like just for labor, manual labor. So it will get a gooseneck and all this other stuff. So this will be like the main hauler at my house. But again, it has to get worked on first because it's completely stock. No crazy things other than a aftermarket radio, but there's no there's pretty much no hitch. Has a bunch of stickers. Exhaust looks maybe aftermarket, kind of looks aftermarket. Rims and tires are stock. Paint is stock. Everything is stock on this truck. So we got to get this thing back and actually looking like it belongs to me instead of belongs to a country person. So we're gonna get this thing loaded up and pick it up. All right. So we're gonna head back to the shop and we're gonna work on probably the Chevy Duramax because that one needs to be out of my warehouse area, or not my warehouse area, out of my workshop area because I need more space for a lot of more vehicles. So we're gonna head back to the shop, head over and work on that. Hopefully we can get it to what my liking is, and then I'll show you guys. So usually whenever I do these, I usually, pause the video, and again, from people that have seen my videos before, I usually pause the video, edit it, or pause the video, come back, and then be like, okay, this is what the truck looks like. So that's probably what I end up doing. I think I need to start doing that a little bit more. I think it's just like you see it for a split second, and you'll be like, oh shoot, like what is he about to show us? And then you see the grand finale. That's pretty much what I'm gonna end up doing. So whenever we do get the grand finale, I hope you guys will enjoy that truck, and hopefully it doesn't go as bad as what I think. But whenever we get into like the next video, which is organizing and I guess decorating our shop up, hopefully I'll get a better update on when the grocery store should be built, because they said a lot of people are going to be helping us with that. So we're going to really have to focus, clear a lot of land. Hopefully we can find a property big enough. They're still currently looking, and I think they're just trying to find one that's, I guess, not too far away, but at least close enough. So I don't know how far they're going to go. I think they said they don't want to do it near any residential homes, which makes a lot of sense. So I think like they're probably going to end up doing it near like how my old shop location was, and doing it around there, or maybe on the back end somewhere else. All right, so we're back at the shop now. So we're going to unload this. So usually when I unload it, and this is what I do, I usually pull in. I always pull into the bay because it makes it easier for me, because I don't have to back up my trailer, or not my big trailer. I don't got to back up my car or take the truck off and then have to do it later. It'd be easier just to back it all together. Once I get it inside, take it off the ramp, or take it off the trailer, and then I can just leave the trailer and everything down. It's not going to kill me because it's still up. It just makes it a whole lot simpler just to do it like this. I don't know why I haven't done that from the beginning, because I always unload it and then put the trailer back and all that stuff. It just makes it so much simpler. Let me close this door. Yep. I only have a lot of my doors open, and I'll also show you guys upstairs, which is our warehouse area, or I guess like parts area. I don't know why it does that. All right. Yeah. Let's start this truck up. And again, it's pretty warm right now, so we're gonna get this thing over here on the lift. Oh yeah, so this thing is pretty stock. So again, I'm gonna use this as a work truck, like my Dodge Ram is. So we'll leave that there. We don't really have to worry about that right now. But let's go up here. So this is my main parts warehouse. This is where you could find every part from oil to pretty much my oil filters. You got engines right here. You got another engine right there, which is also, and we're also going to be getting a lot more engines. I am going to have to buy maybe a crane to be able to put the engine up here, because I want to keep everything up here. I don't want to keep anything down there that's not needed. So I'm going to probably have to buy like a wheel loader, and I guess buy the biggest one they can, just to be able to clear this and then get it up here. Once I get it up here, I don't think I have to complain. So we have our area, which is my shop, my desk, I guess. And we pretty much work on everything up here. But pretty much this is all that, I'm pretty much my own employee. I don't have to worry about anybody else, but that's pretty much what we're at now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and change into my outfit, my work outfit, because obviously this is not my work outfit. We usually keep it professional, so let me change my work outfit and then we'll get back into it, and we'll work on the Chevy Duramax over there, and hopefully get a better insight on what the heck I'm doing, because hopefully I actually am going to enjoy this. I don't know, because last time this thing didn't work. Okay, so let me do this real quick before I do anything. Let me raise this door up, and I need to move this truck onto the other lift. The reason I'm moving this truck onto the other lift, because so that thing does not work for unknown reasons. Oh god, what is this doing? Oh god, so this mod is an iffy one too. Yeah, this camera thing that they have going on, I'm not a big fan of it. It's like kind of like a thematic camera, which is actually kind of not bad. And then whenever you stop, that's when it pulls it forward. All right, back up a little bit. All right, there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and raise this back up. I don't know why it's doing it. Oh god. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just lower it though, because it's something with this truck. Yeah, it's something with the truck. I think it's like whenever the truck moves. Yeah, it's something with the truck. I don't know why, because it made it kind of look like I had lag problems, but I didn't. So let me get a quick second, and I'm gonna work on this truck, and then we'll get a better insight on what it'll look like. So give me 1 second while I change into my clothes. Okay, so we're back now. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hit this. So yes, Chevy Duramax tow tune. So I don't know why it's doing that. So we're gonna see. All right, so this is the truck that it looks like right now. So obviously it's not too crazy, not too spectacular, I guess. So we're gonna do the engine setup. The engine setup is on so it has a tow tune, which is I guess stock, but we're gonna do the monster tune. This one should be at least a little crazier. So this one is 1,000 horsepower, which is gonna cost me about $50,000, but it's gonna also go up more because we're adding parts to it. So we can also do a dually swap on it if we wanted to. And we can do JTX forged, and we have stock. So I usually, like I said, I usually will not show you guys what they actually have, but I think I'm gonna probably end up doing JTX forged on them. So then we'll do the tow mirrors. Do you have the actual tow mirrors? Yeah, let's do the high country tow mirrors. Ooh, yeah, let's do the cow hood. You gotta do the cow hood. 2,500. You got the pin, and then you got none. Okay, if we do the badging on it, let's keep the badging on it. Bed decor? What is bed decor? Oh, like that. Oh no, we don't need it. And again, we're trying to sell this truck. Roll pan. Oh yes, we gotta do the roll pan. So if you guys don't know what a roll pan is, so this is the stock bumper. It has a bumper on it, but then the roll pan is kind of like it's flush with the paint. So you don't really have to worry about that. So yeah, let's do a roll pan. Exhaust. So you got the Chevy exhaust, which is like in the logo of it. You have the MBRP exhaust, the MBRP exhaust 2, which is a bigger version, a cat stack, which is right out of the right out of the bed. You have an axle dump, and you got a hood stack. Hood stack obviously is not that big. The axle dump is another big one, and then stock. So I'm more on the side of that. That looks more like you could make money, but I'm going to keep it to where, you know what, I'm going to actually do, yeah, let's do the axle dump. Yeah, let's do that one because it's a little bit more money to it, because again, a lot of people don't like that stuff coming out of the hood or coming out of their bed. So we're not going to do the ranch hand. I think that kind of looks cool, but we're going to keep it stock. Flares, we're going to keep that. Ooh. Hopefully I can paint that color. I hope I can, because I'm not a big fan of the flares. I mean, the flares kind of look cool. But if I can do like with none, it kind of adds to the aggressiveness. Yeah, let's do none. Tint, obviously we gotta have tint. I'm sorry. Like, who wouldn't want tint? No, we don't need a bug one. So this is the only thing that I have the biggest problem with, is like you cannot get to where, oh wait, it automatically comes with one. See, I didn't even notice that. So yeah, so we'll do this. I actually kind of like this one, so we'll do this one. I don't know, did it have lights? Okay, so it didn't have lights. I thought it did. Main color, I usually pick random colors. I don't know why. I think it just looks pretty cool to do. Like, what's that one that I usually get? Green camo. Ooh. Let me see the aspen green. I think green camo does it. What's that one? No, I don't like that one. Let me see green camo. I'll do green camo. I think green camo looks cool. And we'll paint the whole truck. So a lot of people will be like, oh, why do you paint the whole truck? I think it just fits it better for the car. And then flare colors, which is probably going to be... Okay, so it's obviously the bumper. It's going to be the same. So if I do front bumper, yeah, that looks a little bit more, because it's like it's getting rid of the chrome already on the front, because the front grille, it just messed it up. But once you put that, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. So it's gonna cost me. So let me see. Now here's one thing. I want to see what white looks like, because I've never seen a white. Let's do white. Yeah, let's do white. Yeah, let's do a white one. And then let me see the ranch hand and switch it. No. Yeah, it's like this one actually, no. This actually works a little bit better because the white actually brings it out a little bit more. So that's what we'll do with this. Yeah, I like that. I mean, this is not too bad. So let's go ahead. $52,000 we had to pay for this. All right, so that is now fixed, and we got our outfit on. So Hopefully the camera fixes itself. I don't know. Sometimes it does. Nope. So we're gonna just have to be stuck with this camera view. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's just acting up. It's really the mod, I think, because it seems like, you see how it's doing right now. Yeah, this truck is gonna have to stay outside, and it's not gonna hurt me to keep this truck outside. Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave this truck outside. And this truck will probably be sold quicker than would, I think. But that's actually pretty nice. So that's another thing that I got in this game. So that's another thing. So I'll show you guys. So like this truck right here. Hopefully it does it. No, it doesn't do it. Okay. Let's go to another one, right? Let's go to here. Let's go to this one. Maybe not that one. It's usually the trucks that get it. Okay, so you see on the bottom corner on the right hand where the speedometer is, it says engine very cold. So that is a mod. It's a cold start feature in the game. So the truck will run. So you see the top speed on the car is 111, right? If you drive it while it's still cold, you will only get a certain miles per hour while it's still warming up. So that's actually keeping it very realistic as much as possible. So what I might do just to get that truck where I need it, this is where mods come in to be. We are going to pick it up with super strength mod and pick it up and drag it over there, because if I can't physically get it to where I need it to be, I know mods will help me. So we'll get it right where I need to, right in front of the door, and I hopefully can put it on a lift. And if not, it might give me problems, so we'll see. Drop it. There you go. Let's put it. Oh shoot, I forgot you gotta go inside for this. Yeah, that's the one thing. Oh god, yep, go around. That's the one thing I kind of like about it, but I don't like about it, because it's like you have to physically go all the way around to the other side of the building, to this door, to another door. Then you gotta go to this door, to this door, to just go and open up. So usually I kind of leave these doors open momentarily, like I just like whenever I feel like it, I guess. All right, so we're back now. So let's get this truck to line up and get this thing into its new spot, and hopefully someone will buy it. I think once I post it and they see it, they're like, yeah. All right, so that truck is in the spot now. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off super strength, because if I don't, it will jack it up. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so it actually did really good. So there we go. So that truck is now on the lift, so someone else can buy it. So I'm done with that truck. I don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and close up these doors. That truck is good to go. I mean, I'm mad that it didn't really drive correctly, but I'll have to look into that. Maybe fix it a little later. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I did say I was going to work on, you know what, let's do that. I was going to work on this truck. Let's do that, because I'll at least do at least one thing. Let's do the wheels, because at least that won't be as bad. So we got hostiles, we got stock, hostiles, AF, American Forces, assault, Akron, 5th Gen Limited, and then you got stock. So 5th Gen Limited doesn't look as bad, but it doesn't fit this truck because it's only for the 5th Gen Dodge Ram. Akrons don't look bad. American Forces don't look bad on this. The Hostiles don't either. So I think I'm going to do, let's do the Hostiles. I think the Hostiles look a little bit better. So we'll at least do that. And then we'll do the other stuff later. So we got at least tires and everything on there. So we're pretty much done for the day. I mean, I don't think we really need to do anything else for this. So, but next video, we will be pretty much decorating and organizing the shop and pretty much getting like the toolbox shelves and getting all that stuff pretty much over here so we don't have to worry about that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and lock up. I'll change my clothes when I get home. Go ahead and hit on back home so I ain't gotta really worry about nothing. But we did get gas, so that's great. So let's go ahead and make a turn. But all the doors are closed, so I don't have to worry about anybody trying to rob us. But that'll probably be the next video, and we'll hopefully get an update on which property they're going to use to build this grocery store. Now again, this grocery store is going to have a parking lot, a loading dock, pretty much grocery list, but I think the main one they're wanting to do is find the parking, find the property for it, build the grocery store, and pretty much what they want me to do is more of the landscaping. So they want me to plant the trees, like the big trees they're getting, plant those trees in, and pretty much just do all that. So I told her, I said, look, you build the grocery store, I will do the landscaping and also be able to bring in people to come to the grocery store and help out. So hopefully they don't really have a problem with that. And again, I told them, I said, I might have to come over here to this one if we put a gas station here to remove some of the trees, because some of the trees might block it out. But it wouldn't be bad to have a gas station right there. I mean, we have one on the other side of the town, and then we'll have one more in the middle of the town, so it wouldn't be too bad. So let's go ahead and head on home. We're gonna wrap up, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I don't think it's gonna be a bad video, but we'll see. So like I said, I usually record multiple videos. I did one yesterday, was not a big fan of it. I think it's just because it was so badly recorded and it was just very not to my liking. So I did another video and made it a little bit more on the faster pace and then took my time with it. So, but I need to get rid of some of these trucks that I have. Maybe get rid of the teal one and then maybe keep the rose one in this one and the other Ford that I just picked up. So I don't know yet. Like I said, I might get rid of the teal one, but you guys let me know which one would you want to see go, because I have 4 trucks. Here, let me open up this garage and then you guys can get a better view of like all the trucks that I have, because I have 2, literally 2 and 2. So I have a Dodge Ram, which is a power one. This is a 350. Then we have a Ford F350 with 4 Gianos on it. Then we also have a Ford F450 with American or JTX Forge wheels on it, with a pretty much a full on lift kit and everything on it, dually swap. And then we have a Ford F350. Yeah, I'm getting better at that, because usually I always forget. With a rose color with pretty much, what are these? Outlaw forged. So you guys let me know which one would you want to see go, pretty much at this point. I know probably some people are going to say teal or the pretty much both. I would get rid of both of these. and then swap them out for 2 other ones. I don't know. So you guys know, you guys let me know, because if I get rid of these 2, then I can bring in the old school one that I just picked up, and then I'll only have 3 here. And then also we're supposed to be picking up 2 exotic cars, so I could bring one here to my house and leave that one here, or bring it to the shop and do some other things. But we are going to do a little bit more stuff with the shop. Again, like I said, the organizing and decorating it to my liking, but we're also going to build a test track for the lifted trucks. I at least want to put the trucks to their full potential. So if that means getting them dirty, muddy, so be it. Even the cars, I want to see some of these cars get stuck in the mud and nasty and all this. So I'm going to look up some videos and see if someone has where they built like a test track and made it like where it's all muddy and nasty and stuff. So you guys let me know, but I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.